Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as you can tell from the last video that I made, that the far left are dying. They're imploding onto themselves, and they're even losing support. Now we're seeing that even that a lot of these companies are firing these insane lunatics, these Nazis, these anti-Semitics, because that's exactly what they are. And it doesn't seem that a lot of people are on these people's side. And there's a small minority, as we're seeing here, and we're going to go over it. We have elite New York model agency drops fashion model and interior designer Camilla Detier after she posted anti-Israel messages comparing the country to Nazis on social media. An elite New York model agency dropped a fashion model and an interior designer after she posted anti-Israel messages comparing to the country to the Nazis on social media. Camilla Detier, 32, is no longer being represented by by Elite New York, according to a New York spokesperson for the agency. The termination of her contract comes after she was profiled this summer in Graydon Charter's new magazine, Air Mail, for a role in the design at a New York Chinatown restaurant. The Stop Anti-Semitism group, which refers to itself as a leading nonpartisan American-based organization fighting anti-Semitism, shares screenshots of Detier's incendiary Instagram posts. One of the posts includes a comparison between the beliefs of Israel and Nazi Germany. According to the person who originally posted it, both having expelled millions from their homes and enforced collective punishment. This is what we would have this here. She's saying that that this is Israel's Nazis, obviously. So she has all this great to see, which you could probably see greatly on my thumbnail. It says there have been demonstrations in support of Palestinians in Israel in New York and across the USA since Hamas' deadly attack on southern Israel on October 7th. Colleges and universities are facing a backlash as they attempt to respond to the Hamas attacks and conflict in Gaza, with debates on freedom of speech intensifying, and campus safety becoming an issue of growing importance. Companies that do business or have operations in the region have already started to see the war alter their financial outlooks, and many have felt pressure to make their views known. An elite New York spokesperson confirmed to the New York Post that Detier was let go from her role on Tuesday, but declined to give a reason. Detier was born in Manhattan and has worked at an interior design firm Roman and Williams, whose credits include Gwyneth Paltrow's property in Montecito, California. She has also modeled for labels including Mariam Benazir-Zadeh and Exalata. She is the daughter of Anna Lopez, who co-owned the Soho Vodka for Bar Pravda, a famed celebrity haunt that closed after 20 years. I don't know what's wrong with me. I cannot pronounce words, apparently. Detier was also one of the main figures behind the design of a casino and Chinatown-based restaurant that opened last December. The profile said the venue is one of the best designed new restaurants on the scene. On Saturday, thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters poured onto the streets of Brooklyn, New York's largest district, to voice their anger at Israel's bombardment of Gaza Strip. For the last 3 weeks, New York has been rocked by demonstrators, rallies, and vigils. Left-wing American Jewish activities are also up in arms against Israel's war against Hamas and Gaza. Mayor Eric Adams, who governs a city of nearly 9 million people, including the world's largest Jewish community after Israel, has repeatedly assured pro-Israel rallies that Israel's fight is New York's fight too. So, yeah, they have now officially gone to firing these people. And it's just kind of laughable. The fact that we have this here is that we're seeing that a lot of companies, probably potentially even the woke ones, are not very in favor of, I guess you could say, very pro-Jews, or anti-Jew, pretty much, or anti-Semitics. And I find it hilarious that these people are saying that that Jews are Nazis, which is honestly hysterical. It just goes to show that these people have no idea what the word Nazi means or their actual history at all. Because Israel, the Jews, by the way, were killed by the millions by Nazis in Germany during World War II. Now, obviously, you guys that are on this channel know this. But apparently a lot of these far-left people do not understand or know what the word Nazi means. Because if they did, trying to associate Jews with Nazis is complete insanity. Like what somebody said. It's like trying to say that the people, black people, are part of the KKK. Which is insane because that's not true. If you find somebody, a black person is part of the KKK, you may want to check if his mental state is actually all the way up. And it's hilarious. These people have no idea what they're saying. They are supporting complete, actual, true Nazis, which would probably be Hamas at this point, because it's what they're committing is active genocide, or they want to commit active genocide, and they are proving on who they really are. Again, the true Nazis are exposing themselves. We're not really doing anything. We didn't even say once of these people were Nazis. We didn't do anything of the sort. But now they are exposing themselves and showing what they really are. And we can go out and say this because it's not us that said it, it was you. You're actively coming on and saying this. So, I digress. I think it's time that people start realizing who is on the side of terrorism here, and hate and anti-Semitics and people and Jew hatings, because that's what they do. Well, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, 'cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.